In the beginning of your relationship, you start out really strong, you talk about everything, and then as the honeymoon phase ends, like the hard things come up and you don't know how to take care of those or conversate with each other.
Especially because of the English and Spanish barriers that we had. We didn't know how to communicate.
I was looking forward to learning how to better communicate and effectively get through those conversations. My grandfather died, and then my best friend died a week later. My cousin died 2 weeks before my grandfather. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to tell her I was hurting. We didn't communicate effectively enough at the moment, and I was shattered. And when she called and said that we should do this, I was all in. It meant a lot that she wanted to do something to help us get better.
I say we need to start somewhere.
It was just so many things, and we were just like, oh, we can't do this. I can't,
We were just a mess. We didn't listen to each other. It was the kind of relationship that we just threw things on the floor and threw doors, and it was just crazy. And now we do take the time to listen. We give each other space, and we can actually get mad and then, like grown-ups, go to the movies and watch a movie and then talk. It's better.
Wouldn't have been for this class, I think that it probably would have ended before it really began, because we just went through so many things so quickly after our marriage,
So it meant a lot, and it helped a lot.
Even though we struggled and even though we had so many things going on, we made it here every week. And we were determined to be here because despite everything that was going on, if we didn't fix this, everything that we went through would have been for nothing. She's my world. She and the kids are everything to me, so I'd do anything for this relationship. The timeout. That's my favorite. The timeout was actually essential to helping us get through things.
The speaker listener technique, that was for me the one that worked, because it gave us a chance to both of us to speak, because before it was one of us talk and then the other one didn't speak, but that gave us a chance for us to communicate.
And the workshops helped me realize that I just needed to take a minute and make sure that she understood what I was saying and that I understood what she was saying. It actually reduced the number of fights we were having. It gave me the opportunity to just realize that we just needed to take a minute and hear each other. Childcare is actually pretty awesome. Being able to get off of work and bring your kids so that you know that they're taken care of and they get fed. It was a great reason for us to be able to do it because, as parents, you want to make sure that your kids are okay and we have a special needs child. And one of the things that I have to say is Natalie, the child care coordinator, she was great. She tried to make sure that there was medical staff from the school here so that he was taken care of effectively. They really do try to help you just be comfortable so that you can do what you need to do as a couple. Even after we left, our coach reached out to us just to say hey and to check in, checked on our son who was in the hospital, checked on our house, making sure everything was okay after it flooded. You guys actually do care. You can go to therapy, and at the end of your session, that's it. You don't talk to that person again. But here the coaches reach out to you and they talk to you, they ask you how you're doing. Our coach actually sent us resources because our house flooded, and she sent us resources to try and help us so that we could be okay and our kids would be okay. And for that, I would recommend Project Harmony for the rest of my life, just in that moment alone. As a lesbian couple, as a gay couple, finding places to go where you're comfortable, especially to express how you're feeling in your relationship and the things you're going through in your relationship is hard. Everything is geared more towards straight couples, but this did not feel that way at all. They didn't say he and she, they said them or, they, and I didn't feel like it was straight couples versus us being the only lesbian couple in the room. I felt like it was all inclusive. They made us feel welcome and comfortable, and the other couples too, like they were joking with us and they were having a good time, and they didn't care, that we were two women. They embraced us like we were just any other couple. And I do think for gay and lesbian couples, I think that if you are looking for something because you're having problems, Project Harmony is definitely the way to go. They don't make you feel like your relationship isn't valuable, and they don't make you feel like you have to do it based on a heterosexual way. They do it in a way that it's partner and partner, and that to me was also very big. They didn't make our kids feel like they were outcasted, and that was my biggest and most important thing. Because I'll fight everybody. Sometimes you don't listen to your children. Like, they talk so much sometimes, or you're tired, and you have to remember that that's a relationship too, and they need your attention just as much as your partner does. Our fighting has decreased so much. We give the time that we would have been fighting to our kids, and we listen to them, and now we do more things with them.
We time out, like if we're frustrated, instead of like screaming at them or whatever, taking a time out, I'm like, I need to go to my room for a minute and like decompress instead of screaming at them.
I think it made us better parents and gave us the opportunity to, just hear them. My biggest advice is don't be afraid, just do it. If your relationship matters to you, if you want to enhance it in any way, give it a try. I mean, the worst that could happen is you don't get anything from the class, but the best thing that can happen is it'll change your relationship for the better.
Just give it a try and really do the work, and with your full heart, try it. Not just come here for the gift card or the food, or really do the work and try it, because it works.
We actually made friends with another couple, and we actually hang out and we talk. This really does give you an opportunity not only to get out of the house and to build your relationship and fix your relationship, but it gives you an opportunity to meet other couples who are going through similar things as you, and to know that you're not alone. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, we still have our moments, but we handle them so much more effectively now.
You don't get a lot of programs like that are free, and anybody needs therapy, or a little push.
Yeah.
I feel like we could get more of it.
It's uplifting. You brought me out of my comfort zone, and you helped me with my relationship, which is the most important thing to me, and that exceeded my expectations.